Very cheerful good morning, dear students. Today we are going to discuss types of computer according to size. In the last lesson, we have learned that computer is classified into two categories. One is according to the purpose and one second is according to size. According to the purpose, we have already discussed that there are three types: analog computers, digital computers and hybrid computer. Today we are going to discuss according to the size. According to the size, computers are classified into different groups. So the very first is supercomputers. Supercomputer is the biggest and the most powerful computer, and they are also very expensive. They are used to perform complex tasks within a very high speed. At very high speed we can perform very difficult tasks with the help of supercomputers, and they are as big in the size that they consume a full big room for the setup, and they are used by the big organizations like weather in the forecasting. These computers are used nuclear power station, military operation, research laboratories, etc., where they are used for the complex or difficult task. And the speed is so much fast that they can process 1 trillion instructions per second. In a 1 second they are able to solve 1 trillion instruction. That is very large amount. Uses Supercomputers used in weather forecasting, nuclear power station, that I already told you that it is used by big organization where it's required to solve difficult tasks. There we can use supercomputers. Next is mainframe computer. They are also large and powerful computer, but it is less powerful than supercomputer. Means the supercomputer is the high on the top, they are the most powerful, and the second is mainframe computer. These are also very powerful and expensive as well, and has capacity to host multiple operating system. Mainframe computer was first developed by the company IBM, and the size it is large, normally the size of closet. Location is mostly found in large business houses and government centers. Speed, it can process to million of the instruction per second. Supercomputer can process trillion instruction in a per second, and they process millions of the instruction in 1 second. Uses, they are mostly used for scientific research and doing mathematical operations. The next is server. Server is a lifeblood of any network. Like if we form one network, then there is a one main computer which control all the other devices, like other computers, other hardware, software has been controlled by one system. That one powerful system is called server. It control access to hardware, software, other resources on a network. Network means where the different computers are connected together, and when the different computers are connected, there is a one computer which is most powerful, and that is called server, which is responsible for controlling all the other systems. And next is provide a centralized storage area for the program data information. Means whatever data they need to store in a one network, it has been stored on a one computer, that is server. Size, some servers are big and some are small, it's all depend on the usage. Next, location, it is mostly found in offices, banks and schools. Like we take the example of school, maybe we form one network, and in that network all the computers of our school are connected to one main server. If you want to store the data, that is also, if it is in the network, then the data will be stored on the one computer, that is server. We have to take access from the server to do many operations on the different data. Next is speed. Their speed of service increasing day by day, but it is very, they work at very high speed. Server supports from 2 to server 1,000 connected computers at the same time. Means we can connect thousands of the computer to one server at a time. Last is microcomputer. Microcomputer is often called personal computers, and it is the smallest of all the computers. In this category, here comes all the computers which we use at home or which we use in a school. They are called microcomputers. Like our laptops, desktop computers, they all comes under the category of personal computers. It is the smallest of all the computers. Most important of the microcomputers, microprocessor, called its brain. Different devices, keyboard, mouse, monitor, the part of micro computers. Next is size, designed to be small enough to be used by the single person. Like if you are having laptop, it is very easy to carry the laptop from one place to another place. Location, mostly found in offices, home and school. Speed of microcomputer is also increasing day by day. Like we are using the computer, so we can say that it also work at a very high speed, as we don't have so much complex task. Whatever task we are performing in the computer, they used to perform with the high speed. Next is uses, used for creating documents, doing calculation, keeping records, and etc. So this is all about the microcomputers. And the next they say desktop computers and the notebook computers are the types of microcomputers. So this is all about classifications of computer according to size. Thank you everyone.